Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Now here's Conley. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? There's still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Wembanyama, following the bucket by the Timberwolves, and the layup falls. Wembanyama has got his second bucket tonight.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Randle outside. Back to Conley. Edwards against Castle. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Pocket four. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniel. Here's Randle. McDaniels outside. Back to Randle. McDaniels outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Randle, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
You know, Randle has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Having a star and Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Spurs. To Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. There's the triple. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Vassell. Still yet to score.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Now here's Randle. He's tightly guarded. Can't get it to fall. Spurs leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Edwards with the screen for McDaniel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Vassell. And no good. Nice defense from McDaniel. Randle passes to Edwards. Fox against Conley. Back to McDaniel. Stolen. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And you see the quickness out in transition. Vassell, so tough to stop.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 8. Now here's Randall. Can they get it? Oh, wow, man.
You gotta have guts and hops to go off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of guts.
Here's Champagnie. He has yet to score. Nobody near Barnes. Oh, good on the triple. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Conley. McDaniels outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Fox. Covered by Conley. Barnes sets a screen for Fox. Takes a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Here's Conley following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Castle, no one around him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Conley with it. Hasn't made one yet. McDaniels on the wing. Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Castle. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edwards. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. Good on the shot. And now it's just a 4-point Spurs lead.
Big forwards like Jaden McDaniels who can pull up for a jumper from anywhere, those guys are a luxury to have.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Edwards. And Bones Highland subbed in for Mike Conley. And Harper slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
Pass to Cornette. And here is Johnson. This one for 3. Here's Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pocket 6. The 3 from Barnes. Minnesota with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Dosunmu. Outside, Reed gets the three-pointer to fall.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Johnson lays it up off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He got it up, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. There's the pick, and here's Barnes for 3. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Driving the lane. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And San Antonio shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. In the corner, Castle with it. And here's Barnes for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. To the inside. Here's Randall up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Now Clark. Nothing on the board. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. Randall with a screen for Highland. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here is Harper. Pass to Vassell. And they pick up 2. Vassell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Reed with a screen on Barnes. Randall. And Reed throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside Harper. Launches a 3. Here's Castle. Defended by Dosunmu. Basket counts.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Bones Highland. Olenek, he's checked in for the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. Now here's Randall. 8 points for him. Good.
With or without the ball, Randall moves so well for a big.
Spurs trail by 4. Fox feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Castle with it. The kick out to Barnes. From past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one. Clark, Naz Reid, a former six-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
Vassell against McDaniel. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, Edwards flies up and finishes the alley-oop.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Outside, Fox. Stealing by Olynyk. Shot from 16. Good as the jump shot falls. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Fox. Edwards passes to Dosunmu. Edwards inside. So covering, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reid. And it's Mike Conley in for Dosunmu. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Olynyk, and it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Vassell kicks to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And the three off target. Timberwolves leading by 4. Randall passes to Conley. Randall with a screen for Conley. Shoots from the elbow. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Offensive rebound. Here's Fox. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. And San Antonio also making a switch. Olynyk's checked in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
It's Fox with the drive. Vassell wide open. It's good from long range. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Oh, here's Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Gobert the pass to Reid. Over Harper. And again it's Minnesota. GA here about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And Edwards slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Timberwolves leading by 5 to the paint. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Down low, it's deflected. Stolen by Reid. McDaniels outside. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reid misses. Spurs trail by 7. Vassell, the pass to Olynyk. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Conley, still without a basket. Now here's Gobert. A jump hook, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
When you're ice cold from three-point land, it's definitely time to change things up.
What do you know about being ice cold from three-point land? I don't know. It's part of their DNA. But at this point, they need to see the ball go through the net. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Spurs trail by 7. Outside, Fox. Three-pointer. Another miss by Fox. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Randall. To the left wing. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Fox against Conley. Vassell outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 9. Conley kicks to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Randall is doubled. Here's Conley. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Wembanyama will bring it out for the San Antonio Spurs. And Fox has it in the corner. Vassell outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Timberwolves shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. It's Edwards on the wing. Castle covering. It's good. Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
The free throw off from Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Here's Randall. The rebound by Champagnie.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And now that's 11 points for Devin Vassell. Conley with it. No scoring in this one. Gobert down low. Wembanyama on him. Conley for three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Castle hits the three-point bomb. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Outside Edwards. High post try. That's good on the jump shot. Edwards got 15 points.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Pass to Vassell. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you guys.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. And here is Vassell. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. 4 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Champagnie.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Randall. He's got 10. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fox, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Now Conley. Still scoreless. Out left to the wing. Now here's Gobert. He started closely. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Drills it from outside.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Conley. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And here is Vassell. 11 points in the game. McDaniels against Vassell. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Over in the corner, Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for Randall. And Bones Hyland subbed in for Mike Conley. And San Antonio with the change here too. Barnes is checked in. Fox against Hyland. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. No one near him. And he connects with the jumper. And that's 13 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Edwards slams it in.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Wembanyama with it. Funded by Reed. And that one's good. Champagnie.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Highland with it. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Fox against Highland. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama down low.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Pressure. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. And Edwards drops them both. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Castle. Reed with the defensive effort.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Edwards passes to Reed. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 2 points. That one goes. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower.
Reed against Wembanyama. The kick out to Barnes. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Edwards. Barnes grabs the miss. Wembanyama against McDaniel. Here's Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now, Highland. Randall a screen on Fox. Down low. And stolen by Barnes. Vassell kicks to Harper. Pass to Barnes. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Harper's got his third assist on the night. Minnesota leading by 6. Randall outside. And he drives in. Now Clark, covered by Vassell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. Randall passes to Dosunmu. Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Harper. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And you know, Barnes is a really good all-around talent, a skilled passer for a guy his size.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Randall. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now, here's Vassell. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Over Clark. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Randall. A rebound by the Spurs. Harper the pass to Barnes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Highland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 6. Fox kicks to Harper. And here is Vassell. He's covered by Clark. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Dosunmu, the pass to Reed. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Top the key, Barnes. Kick out to Harper. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Reed with a screen on Barnes. Randall against Barnes. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. Randall no good. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Vassell. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. A pass to Fox. Now Cornette. Now Vassell. Three-pointer. Highland with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Clark right side. And stolen by Vassell. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you know Vassell at the defensive end, always a threat to pick your pocket.
Now here's Randall. Reed with a screen on Barnes. Here's Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on that.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Dosunmu. And it's Conley in for Highland. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Here's Fox. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Out to Conley. McDaniels outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
For San Antonio, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Castle with the bounce pass. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Top of the key jumper, no good. Outside Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. To take the lead. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now Castle. Here's Fox. Does not go in.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Handle outside. Gobert down low. Castle covering, and it misses. Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. And down goes the three.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. There was a sense of urgency.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Vassell. Takes the three. Rebounded by Randall.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the three.
Gobert with a screen on Castle.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Goes in. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. His eel-like and his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Edwards. Another shot. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
Big-time delivery. Go, go, go Bear.
Conley against Fox. From Trav. Gobert there for the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. To take the lead. Wembanyama reels it in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Fox. Castle with it. The long shot, no good. And here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Got it up in time. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Now Fox. Now Vassell. Tries it from 19. Gobert there for the rebound.
where the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and dash it.
And that one misses.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Now Conley, clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. They trail by 1. Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. From outside, Gobert there for the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's Gobert. And there's the dunk.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Now Castle. Outside the set. Now Wembanyama. Outside Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is off. Minnesota leading by 3. Oh, here's Edwards. It's Randall. Jumper is off. Spurs trail by 3. Fox! Green from outside.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Edwards, a screen on Fox. Here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Now Conley. Edwards slashing in, and he blows the dunk. What in the world happened? To take the lead. Rebounded by Randall. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Randall has doubled. Now McDaniel. Here's Edwards. Lets it fly from 18. No good. Outside Fox. Leaves it in off the window.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Edwards. Good.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Outside Fox. Wembanyama. It falls!
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I think you attack the rim here. Get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
Conley. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.